everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby and we will be doing your monthly love reading for the month of May 2023, and this is for the collective Aquarius. I am an intuitive reader. To the new viewers, welcome to the channel. To the current subscribers, thank you for the support, and I hope to see you guys in every reading that we do together for you collective. Alright, so I already put the disclaimer before your reading starts, so we could jump right ahead into your actual reading, Aquarius. And we were going to tap into the current, feelings and thoughts about your area of concern. So be it in your life, love, or career situation in general. We will clarify whether it's life, love, or a career reading for you as we move along to the different spreads in your reading. Alright, so this is the Tarot of Dreams by Marchetti, and we will look into the current thoughts surrounding or influencing your area of concern, so be it life, love, or career. Alright, this is for our beloved Aquarius. What's the current thoughts surrounding their area of concern for the month of May 2023 for our collective Aquarius? Okay, and these are your cards, Aquarius. Okay, let's take a look what's in store for you for the month of May 2023, Aquarius. Alright, okay, so these are your first 5 cards. Sorry, I hit the camera. And then you have the Palace of Swords. This is an extra card in this deck, in the Marchetti Tarot of Dreams. So the Palace of Swords is like, I'm seeing this as an organization. An organization or a company. Okay, that's, basically has brilliant people, a lot of collaboration, a lot of avenue for learning, for growth, and you will be surrounded by intellectual people as well, and great opportunities that help you to grow as a person when it comes to sensing your career or whatever it is that you're trying to grow. It involves a lot of mental collaboration, ideas, and creativeness. All right, so that's for the month of May 2023 for you, Aquarius, and you will be in that element. You will enjoy it because the swords are air. Air is about communication, intellect, and that's basically your element, Aquarius. All right, and now let's move on to the next card. Here, the current thoughts. You have the King of Cups. Okay, I would say there's this external influence right now in your life. This King of Cups here could be older than you, or a matured energy that's actually have this emotional interest or affection towards you, Aquarius. Okay, you could be dealing also with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm reading cards as people or influencers when it comes to your area of concern. Okay, someone matured. Okay, this is not someone who's not serious about their feelings. Okay, when they feel something, it's real, it's genuine, it's authentic. Okay, and right now, we cannot clarify whether it's a love or a romance. It could also be someone who truly cares about you, like a fatherly figure. Okay, now you have the Chariot. Okay, positive movement going on for you, fast changes here, but it's a bit controlled now. Okay, the movement here or the changes that will happen, it's quite controlled, and it's really going to a certain direction. It's not uncertain this time. The path is not uncertain for you. Okay, if you're going from one place to another, in traveling also, or even in transition in life phases of your life where you need to make some room for changes or movements or progress, I think it will be positive and very organized. Okay, I'm sensing that this movement has something to do with your Palace of Swords and this King of Cups. Okay, it could also be the general thoughts about this area of concern. If it's not love, you will be fulfilled emotionally. This could also be your energy for the month of May 2023. Like you're just basically happy, but it's not like you're going to show or express that happiness and that emotional fulfillment that you have when it comes to area of your concern, because I think you will be low-key about this, about the success, about this great changes in your life. And I think also it could be an advice to stay humble, to stay not too openly expressing those feelings of yours, because some people may not be happy about it. When people are just in a good emotional state in their life, they could get jealous or try to break it apart, to try to break your spirit or your morale. But I'm not seeing that in you. I think if this is your energy, you will be in a great emotional space, mental as well, because you have the Palace of Swords and emotional state. I mean, your well-being, both in your mind and your heart, are in a good space for the month of May 2023, because you have this Chariot finally. Okay, something or a situation or that could bring changes to you after a stagnancy. This is the way I sense this Chariot here. And you will be like joining or be a part of an organization or a company or a group of people, of like-minded people who share the same interests as you. And these people also are very intelligent like you, Aquarius, and just it brings you happiness basically. So you have the Eight of Cups. What did you just said? Yeah, you're moving on to something better. We have the Chariot and you have the Eight of Cups. You're leaving something that makes you sad all the time, that no longer satisfies you, doesn't fulfill your expectations, your standards, the way you expect that situation before, that past situation. Or if you're still stuck there, I think you're going to move forward with that, because you are not emotionally fulfilled. I think it has something to do also with your career. That doesn't bring you joy anymore, or the passion. Okay? But finally, you will find that mojo again. And because of this, I think this has something to do with a great opportunity in the horizon for you for the month of May 2023. Okay? And you're moving on to that Palace of Swords. And then you have the, what did I just say? Palace of Cups. Okay, great opportunities for you this month of May 2023. If it's a job offer, you will be joining a great company with great people. And basically, you will be happy. You will be happy because if this is your energy, I'm sensing the King of Cups is going to be you. And if it's a love reading, I would say, because it doesn't indicate really strong love situation here. You have the Palace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, and this King of Cups, I would say, could be not satisfied with the current or the past situation that they have, if it's a love situation or with an ex. Okay, and there's could be a breakup or a fallout there, and it's just that they're not looking back at it. That's the way I see the Eight of Cups here. And you're moving on to find that emotional happiness, the that house of the Ten of Cups. The Palace of Cups to me is like the energy of the Ten of Cups. If we have the Palace in traditional tarot, it could cycle to from 10 to the Palace of Cups. Okay, and you will find that emotional satisfaction very very soon for the month of May 2023, if not in the coming next 1 to 3 months time. Okay, right, so let's move on to the current thoughts or surrounding your area of concern or influencing your area of concern. Okay, and we will be using the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Okay, let me just move this one first. Okay, let's see the current feelings surrounding your situation or the area of concern, like, or love situation. Okay, let's see what's going on here. You have two palaces coming through, and it will be a great month for May 2023 because you are building your your character And it's like you will be in a good spirit, in a good light as well. You are also mentally ready for the challenges, okay, that will come with along the way, or opportunities. I would say I don't see them challenges. Okay, it's something that we will love to do anyway. So you have these cards for you. What's the surrounding, feelings or emotions that's, influencing your area of concern here? Let's take a look. Okay, and then you have your first card here. The Beautiful Creatures Tarot says, the Hanging One, Perception, the Hangman. Okay, perception, you're reviewing things on different angles, because this is carefully evaluating what's going on with your life. Okay, it's basically in all areas of your life. Where did it go wrong? How to move forward from here? Where did they go wrong as well? Where did I made it right? It's not about just, having perception towards a situation, but you're also evaluating if you ever, also, if you have been also responsible for those actions. Okay, it's the way that we see this hangman here. They have the perception here. There were cards thrown all over the air here. Basically cards, they have different meanings. So it's like you're evaluating each cards in the deck. Okay, and she's just sitting there in a swing. Basically not doing anything, just being contemplative with this creatures here behind or below her. Okay, now you have the transformation, transition, death. Yeah, like I said, you have the Chariot, and it's a major arcana, and you have the death, and you also have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so you were shaken up. Okay, or you will be, if this not happened yet. It requires you to move forward. It requires you to change, to give room for change for the month of May 2023. And I feel like maybe there's some sort of resistance from you, because you have the hanging one here, or the hangman. That you're kind of thinking whether this change would benefit you in the long run or not. It could really kind of feel like there's strongly like a resistance about the change here. That's the way you feel about it. But I do see that the only way to move forward is to accept changes in your life. Okay, you could probably also still in the state of not accepting it, or in denial about what happened, or what has ended, or what has crumbled down. But I do see that it has to happen, and changes has to take place here. So eventually I think you will have to accept also, not because you don't have a choice, but it's the way it is. And it's like a redirection. The universe or God's planning you to have a redirection here. Okay, when one door closes, another door opens. Basically, that's the energy I am getting from you, Aquarius. And then you have the Four of Cups, boredom, uninterested about something, maybe in life in general. Okay, that's why the transition here is like you feel bored. You feel bored right now with your life, what's going on, like nothing is going, in a direction, certain direction. Doesn't have to be right or wrong direction, but it's just that it's going haywire for you. That's how you feel about it. That you're stuck there, and stagnancy, not doing anything, and you just feel not interested at all about maybe in life in general, in your career, or in your love. Okay, sometimes we go through that phase of boredom, of the lack of passion. Okay, but how to pick up our mojo, how to be motivated. I think that's the problem here. Okay, but the transformation is necessary for you to get back to where you were once, before some things crumbled or has ended, because we have seen the death, we have seen the Chariot. It comes from somewhere, definitely. And then we also have your Eight of Cups. Definitely you come from somewhere that you're no longer interested, that doesn't satisfy you. That's why you have the Four of Cups. It's like you went on a hiatus, that you somehow shut down. Okay, you just take a break, and you keep on thinking and thinking, reevaluating. Have you been have you participated in this kind of ending? Were you involved? Did you make any actions to make it better, or are you the one also responsible for that, for that thing? That's why it has to end. These things you need to reevaluate, but there's don't need to blame or criticize yourself about it. That's the way I felt about the hanging one. Okay, and then you have the Knight of Wands, desire. Okay, yeah, I'm not sensing this as it could be love, it could be a career. I'm sensing in life in general, but the Knight of Wands basically desire. It could also be energy. It doesn't have to be really a person that that's coming in and out of your life. It could also be you. That's the Knight of Wands right now. That's just I feel like this is not really a love reading. It's more like a life situation for you, Aquarius. It's like you're trying to find that desire again. It was burned down. That's the way I feel this. You lost that flame, and it's about time now to reignite. Why you lost that flame is because I've seen the Four of Cups here. We have seen the Eight of Cups. This sign of emotional dissatisfaction about an area in your life. It could be about work as well. It could be about the family or relationship with someone. Okay, yeah. So basically, the desire is flickering, like the light, the flame in the candles flickering. Okay, so it's not consistent, and you have to be consistent now, Aquarius. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, greed. Okay, because of the lack of in action, it depleted your energy, could also deplete your resources. So you're saving, conserving your energy, conserving also your resources now, because you could probably reaching that threshold or that limitations or boundaries as well, where I really need to change this. So if I could continue growing my material resources as well, my financial stability as well. That's basically where you're at. You're already at the threshold where you reach your limits, and you cannot keep on doing that in and out kind of interest. Okay, like lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off. What do you really want in your life? Okay, this is the energy that I'm getting for you, Aquarius. Okay, and then you need to pick up your game. We will tap for more intuitive messages for you, Aquarius. This is the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lizzie Cavendish. Okay, so shuffle this because I think some cards have flipped over. Okay, let's reshuffle again before we start your intuitive messages for the month of May 2023. Okay, this is for our beloved Aquarius. This is for our beloved Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius for the month of May? I'm not a fan of cards flying out. I respect the cards. I want to pick one by one and lay them out, honoring the cards. Okay, using my left hand, because the left hand is the hand of faith. It's linked to magic and faith, and the right hand is linked to the logic. That's why I always pull the cards using my left hand. Okay, let's take a look. These are your intuitive messages using the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish, Aquarius. Alright, so let's see what do we have for Aquarius. For your first card, water flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. You need to let go. Okay, you need to let go of the past. Okay, there's no turning back. Like I said, you need to pick up your game now. Okay, because the that card appears because change has to happen. Okay, it's just basically written in your stars, in your destiny. Okay, it has to happen. So don't dwell in the past. Lift those or cast away those burdens that keep on holding you from moving forward. That's the reason why you lost the interest generally in life. Your desire is because maybe you haven't completely let go of what happened or accepted the situation, why things has to end it abruptly. I kind of feel like maybe it's abruptly. Okay, but eventually you'll find your palace of swords and your palace of cups. These are two strong forces. So this is about, you know, building your dreams again, going through something major into your intellectually as well as emotionally. Okay, and then you have the sanctuary, privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. Okay, you could, you know, be you have this you have lost interest generally in life, or lost your mojo, because probably also you go with it, you went on, you go low key, you're not that too active in socializing with people around you. I guess you're very picky also who to socialize with. That's a good thing also. If you need to be alone, some time alone, meditate, only spend your quality time with the quality people, that's good. Okay, and it's also an advice to do that. And it could also be like it's about time for you to be low key for now. Maybe it's that's what you're kind of like need for now. And it could also be maybe not being too active socially, and you know, being selective also, who to socialize and what to socialize, or where to party, you know, these things. And which social media should you deactivate, or should you clean your friends list, you know, these things. Okay, it's about your personal space, acknowledging and honoring your personal space and your privacy in life. Okay, you could have stalkers, so you need to probably eliminate them. Visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of the body travel. You could be highly spiritual as well. You could also be into divination. Maybe that's why you're reading tarot, watching tarot readings. And anyway, you won't be watching tarot readings if you do not believe in esoteric, you know, meaning about life in general. Okay, and yeah. So just pay attention to your visions as well. Okay, you could be having flashbacks. You could also be gifted. You also be a tarot reader or a psychic or a clairvoyant. You have talent or spiritual gift. Maybe you need to hone them. Okay, now you have the sacrifice. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. What did I just said? Okay, has something to do with this water flight, and you need to let go of that. You have sacrificed enough from that ending, from that past, and you deserve this palace. But this palace has to happen only when you transition. So you don't deny change, you have to accept change. Okay, you don't get stuck in the past that I wish I was still there, I wish I was still with him or with her, whatever the deal is here. Let go of that, because you know, if the only way I see where your reading goes now is to move forward. Okay, and these are sacrifices. There will be trade-offs. Okay, we cannot have all. It's not win all. You know, it's not also basically end all be all. It's not like that. It's just basically black and gray right now for you. Okay, and you are at this, like I said, in a threshold or in a boundary. So yeah, you have to know the difference between people. There are those worth making, or the chances or the opportunities you do. There are those that are worth it actually. Okay, worth of your time, worth of your energy, or your battle. But you have to choose your battle as well. Okay, there are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. Okay, try not to the past. Okay, try not to get them into you. Try not them, because if you keep thinking or dwelling in the past, I think it's a warning that this is the card that we can say that if you keep or hesitating to accept these changes, or in denial about situations or these changes, or about these people that have hurt you, caused you pain, you will eventually destroy yourself. You will also at the end keep hurting yourself. So that's the thing here. There are trade-offs, there will be sacrifices, but the only way here is to release them, move forward with your life. But stay low-key for now, in the limelight. Don't try to be too much in the spotlight, in social media or even in social gatherings. Alright, now you have Coral's wisdom. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Yeah, you are a work of that's in progress. Okay, I'm sensing that there's a rebuild here with your palaces. Okay, with your builds, with your life, because the palaces for me represents career. If it's swords and the cups, it's also about your social relationship around you. So it will take time for you to rebuild your connections, to rebuild your intellectual or your upskilling as well as your knowledge. Okay, but it's worth the wait. Okay, it's a long process. It takes time. Like, let's say, you want to skill the Palace of Swords. Okay, you want to be marketable to your job seekers. Okay, to the companies like this, and then you realize you have the skills you haven't targeted, and that's what it's about. So it's fragile. It could make or break you, but it depends on how you rebuild your image. If it's the company, it's a rebranding, how you rebrand yourself as well to the people around you in personal space, as well as to your corporate corporate connections, right? So that's what it's about. So it's a process. It could make or break you. It's your decision to make, how to navigate or how to make trades when it comes to your personal branding or to your personal transformation. Okay, but I'm sensing that you're the type of person, Sister Aquarius, over great periods of time, you will finally find or accumulate those certain qualities and skills enough for you to be equipped to get the job, to be worthy of someone's respect, this kind of things I'm sensing. Okay, now let's move on to the last 5 messages for you. Intuitive messages. Okay, this is the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish also. Okay, the Mermaids, the Oracle of the Mermaids is also by Lucy Cavendish. Okay, let's take a look. Your last 5 intuitive messages, Aquarius. What's in store for Aquarius for the month of May 2023? Okay, here you go, Aquarius. These are your cards. Your last, let's see if it's a double card. Okay, your last 5 cards, because it's a new deck, it's sticky. Okay, alright, so these are your last 5 intuitive messages, Aquarius. Your first card, Healing the Earth, Love, Humility, and Respect. Okay, so healing the earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, I'm just saying you need to be grounded. Okay, it's about also healing yourself. Okay, surround yourself with love, and respect yourself and respect others. And remember, do not forget to be humble and always practice humility, because I'm Catholic. I believe that whoever humbles himself is being exalted. Alright, so that's basically the energy I'm getting from you. It's more like an advice. And then you have Water, Spirit, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, emotions, memory, life force. Okay, there will be a surge here. Emotions, like you have the Palace of Cups. Like I said, there will be a surge of emotion here, but in a good way. Okay, you will be uplift. Okay, you feel bored. Suddenly there will be some sort of like a spirit within you where you will finally find your zest for life again. Okay, that's the Water Spirit, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it's important because we need to be in tune also with our emotional well-being. Okay, where we are, what our state when it comes to our emotional well-being. Like just mental health. Okay, you cannot keep on hurting yourself because of old memories. Okay, you see here you have the memories of sad memories. You cannot keep on hurting yourself. You cannot keep on sabotaging your emotions, because I think you have the potential to embrace and think of memories that are positive, that could uplift your heart, so you won't feel hurt all the time. Okay, so try to heal the pain and try to recover from that, and keep yourself busy, because you have the healing. Love yourself. Okay, and respect that it happened. Respect the people, but it doesn't mean that even if you respect them, you forgive, able to forgive as well. It doesn't mean that you have to let them in, right? Because we learn from the past, and we know how to move forward. Okay, it's time also to declutter, or like I said, clean up your list, friends list, or connections. Okay, there's some sort of life force, because water is nurturing. You could also be going to the beach to nurture your soul, because it could cleanse your body and your spirit. Okay, the salt has this healing effect as well. Okay, now let's move on to your third intuitive message. You have the Spirit of Spring, freedom, action, power. What did I just said? You have the Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay, action, power. So you will be evolved. Like I said, there's a transition here. Sorry, healing, and then you have the Water Spirit, which has the healing healing effect as well, nurturing about your feelings. I sense that has something to do with your heart, okay? Your heart is blocked, okay? It could be that you have your heart turned into some cold, okay? Cold heart, or like just become stronger, that you're just not easily being, you were hurt, that's why it turned to be, more stronger, I guess. But okay, the thing here is that it's blocked, okay? That's the point here. But then you will have the spring energy coming in for you. It could also be a period. I don't know really what's the timing here. We don't have spring in where I live, so it could be a time where timing also within the year, the year or the month of spring. There will be freedom, action, power that's coming from you, okay? That's the timeline I'm sensing here. Okay, now you will finally act on it, whatever is the area of concern that you have or a genre in life. Oracle, sacred living, spirit speaking, intervention. Yeah, you are being guided here. You see this one here. I see this as someone doing a divination here. Maybe the sage, burning a sage, like a giant incense, these things, okay? Burning leaves. Alright, so you have that kind of intervention here that's helping you to also in guiding you in your life in general. So you could also be, you could use some incense, you could pray novena, and you could use divination, whatever it is that you're practicing, your religious belief. It could help you. Your belief system will help you to guide you through, okay? You just also have to have a strong faith about what you're going through right now, okay? You need a little faith. That's good. Okay, now you have, and you're being guided by because of your strong faith as well. The pathway, direction, purpose, and change. Yeah, we have seen a lot of change. Cards that represent change here. So you see this, you're going to cross that bridge. You already crossed that bridge and you're heading to this moon and the stars here. There's a pass here, okay? So is a change here. It's in the horizon, okay? Like I said, it takes time, great period of time. Like I said, there's this coral that appear in your spread also. And then you have the coral's wisdom, okay? So colony, delicacy, fragility, works that created over great period of time. So remember that. Works that are created over period of time. So it will be a long walk there, could be, but it's worth it, okay? Whatever is waiting there is worth it. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope it resonates with you. And I see you guys on the next reading. Take care. Bye, guys.